Starting with a couple of familiar abs. We're going to do the 90-degree knees, crunch and hold for 3, making sure your knees are right over your hips, back is flat on the mat, neck is in line with your spine. Keeping your knees in the 90-degree position. Place your fingertips pointing straight up to the ceiling. Back stays connected to the ground. Belly stays pulled in tight to your spine. Lower and opposite arm and leg without letting your back come up off the mat. Go right into bicycle abs. And head into a plank hold. Making sure your shoulders are right over your elbows. Back is flat and straight. Set your gaze about 6 inches in front of your hands so your neck stays in line with your spine. Make sure your back doesn't start to sink to the ground. Pull your glutes under to flatten out your spine. Let's hold for about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't drop your plank. Let's try to rotate directly into a side plank. You can stagger or stack your feet. Make sure your shoulder is right over your elbow. Pelvis is perpendicular to the ground. If you need some extra assistance, you can use your hand to give you some extra support. See if you can rotate to the other side without dropping from the plank. And head onto your back for heel taps. And stand. We start with side lunges. Take a wide stance with parallel feet, not turned out toes, parallel feet. And we're going to lean over to one side in a side lunge, making sure your shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle are all in line. Toes still face forward. So from the side, it will look like this. Keeping a nice flat back, making sure you're sitting back on your front heel. The weight's not in your toe. So for now, we're going to start with planted feet. Side lunge, drive up through your heel. I'm going to alternate sides each time, making sure to stop completely in the center. So we don't want to have fluid movement on this. Start directly in the center, engage your glutes on that, and the other side, making sure your back comes up to a perpendicular position. So we don't want to leave your back hunched between side lunges. And now let's do a few where we step out into the side lunge. All one side at a time on these. And switch sides. And knee push-ups today, going side to side. So if you're the floor here, I'm going to angle the center of my chest towards one thumb and then to the other thumb, coming up through the center in between. I'm going to do step forward and back lunges. So we're going to have one foot planted, the other foot step forward in lunge, and then just sweep back with your stable foot holding most of the weight and making sure whatever foot is in front, the weight is mostly on your heel. And switch left. And next I'm going to do some dolphins. So you'll start in your elbow plank with your good form. Push your hips back and up, and then come back down to that straight body, making sure not to overextend and sink. I'll let you do it.